best I can, and they can't find something to do. That's why they...
Okay, today is another day. So, I should be thankful for that, right? Kids are still gone because it's summertime. I know I say that every single time I pick up the camera. I'm like, the kids are still gone. They don't come back until August, you guys. Yesterday's video, I tried to like liven up the mood because the video preceding that was like a real, you know, imperfect day. We have those. But that one was kind of out of sequence. I had been meaning to upload that McDonald's video for quite some time now because I did that like when the kids were still in school. I was able to go do another job with McDonald's. So I put that video up yesterday, and today is like actually like current. So I'm okay, and well, I'm gonna say this. What is this right here? Is this a bug? These bugs are crazy. I want to say that I'm okay, but I'm not okay, but I'm okay, and I'm okay that I'm not okay, if that makes sense. I don't want to pretend like I am this very like victorious, classy woman that just one day something happens and the next day it's like, oh, snapped out of it, I'm a superwoman. Like, no, it takes me a minute. Not that I'm gonna walk around like angry with my angry eyes on, you know, cousin of Mr. Potato Head and his wife. You know, Mr. Potato Head, do they still sell Mr. Potato Heads? Toy Story 4 came out too. Have y'all seen it? I don't have my kids, so I don't have a reason to go to the movies, but I would still go see it because I like Disney movies. So today, I am gonna do what I normally do, and that's hang out with myself, y'all. I'm my own best friend in real life. I'm gonna get something to eat at Taziki's. I need to get my car washed. I've been really lazy. I have not been in town enough to get my car washed because I really haven't been driving it. So I need to get the dust knocked off of it and get it vacuumed out. I may go to the movies. I don't know. I might go to the movies. I want to see, I don't know if there's anything for me to see, but I definitely just kind of want to do stuff by myself today. Or I don't even want to say do stuff by myself today. The problem with friends, if you know what I mean, is that you start hanging out with this one particular person a lot, right? And because I was in a long time relationship that spanned over a decade, you know, you get so used to being with somebody. So I think one of the things that you have to deal with when you do separate, divorce, break up, you know, is learn how to be by yourself again and love being by yourself and not feeling like something is missing because you are by yourself. And I've had a great summer. I've traveled, you know, I hang out with my friend. We do a lot of business together, but I don't want to feel like I just need to hang out with somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I do that with any friend. I think I'm just that way. I don't like to get attached or needing somebody because I've had friendships that I thought were real friendships that turned out to not even be real friendships because they never even liked me in the first place. And now I'm attached to this idea that I missed them or that I missed what I thought was real, if that makes sense. All I'm trying to say is I'm gonna be hanging out by myself today because I am my own best friend and I like hanging out with me. I think I want some ice cream too. I like ice cream. I might get me this, give me some ice cream, go wash my car, or maybe I should go eat first, wash my car, then get ice cream. Or maybe ice cream should be the treat for washing my car out in this unforgiving sun called Florida. Do you guys like my hair? I'm only wearing it like this because it's a braid out, right? I don't know if you guys saw my braid out video on my other channel, Product Junkie XOXO. I will leave the link in the description box below. I was so ill last night, y'all. That's why I got bags underneath my eyes. Like, I was so ill last night. I was supposed to go out, and I didn't even go out because by the time I got home, it wasn't late. Well, it was late. Was it late? Girl, it was late, girl. It was like 11 o'clock, but I was supposed to go out. How you doing? And I just laid in the bed, and I was like, I'm gonna have to reschedule. Go out? Where? Why? How? What in the Captain Planet? I can't do it. So anyway, yeah, I was ill. And I'm just pretty much getting out of the house. It's 2:47 already in the daytime. So that tells you, and I still look like I got bags under my eyes. I know that some of you guys were discussing like a GoFundMe page. Actually, I have some mugs. Let's do this. Because I don't want to do a GoFundMe page. I don't want to do that, okay? But I have some mugs on my Teespring account. If you want to support me, you know, if you like, oh, my girl is going through a rough time, like, how can I help her? Go buy some of my merch. I have some coffee mugs because y'all know I love coffee. Have always loved coffee, and I love a good coffee mug with funny sayings on it. And I have a bunch of coffee mugs over there. If you want to help out, purchase a coffee mug. That would be great. You know what I'm saying? I do want to talk to you guys about something else, but I gotta eat first. Like, I gotta eat first because I'm hungry, and then we'll chat. Let's go in here and eat. Of course, you know I'm getting my favorite, which is the salmon feast. I got it with potatoes today. I normally get it with rice. And then they're also letting me try this little Caesar salad because they have Caesar salad, and I've never tried it, but I will let you know how it tastes. Okay, girl, but I'm about to dive into this food because I am so hungry. This is the first time I'm actually eating today. Was she hungry or was she hungry? I think I was hungry. Tell me why. Girl, I'm sweating because I just got my car washed. I'm doing it myself. And when I tell you just wiping the car down, I probably lost 200 calories. I don't even want to vacuum the car. I'm just like, I can come back tomorrow. I want to come back tomorrow and finish my car. It's hot out here. Girl, this is Florida weather. Look up, you might see Jesus, but if you live your life wrong, you might see the other one. Like, what in the hell? I've had this conversation many a times before. Like, many a times before. This is why I don't like Florida. This is crazy. And he about to drive. Hold it, Lord. Hold it. Wow. I'm making an executive decision to get some ice cream. I'm gonna go home and eat the ice cream. Do you guys take your ice cream home? Have y'all seen what's been going on, okay, with people's children who don't look like children, who look like a grown woman paying somebody's rent, okay? Licking the ice cream in the grocery stores, and then another man duplicated the crime because he thought it was funny. So ice cream ain't safe no more. So I am going to go to Cold Stone Creamery. I'm just thinking, like, I don't live too far. Will my ice cream melt if I take it home? Anyway, and I don't even know what flavor I want, but I know I want it to be delicious. Let's go. Here's mine. Okay, so in the car, I've made it to my final destination. I need more light. Okay, light, come through. So as you can see, I put a pep to my step, changed my clothes, girl, took a shower, and I'm feeling a lot better from earlier today. A lot better. And I just want to say, again, I'm not doing a GoFundMe. If you guys want to support me in any way, please buy my merch. Right? Support me as a YouTuber. Watch the videos, buy the merch. I'll leave the link for the coffee mugs below. And also, what we need to do as a party here, as a channel, because this is not just my channel, this is your channel too. You come back, you give me feedback, you give me your opinions, but what we need to do as a channel, and as you guys who are my best friends and consistent viewers, I noticed that when I ignore everything, I have moderators who delete things, who see things that y'all don't get to see because I don't want you guys to be a part of it. There's no need for you guys to be a part of it. There's no need for me to even be here trying to explain something that's truly no one's business. But when I try my hardest to show y'all grace, show y'all class, ignore everything and live my life regardless of what I'm doing on my outside life outside of YouTube, right? Because if I'm not living it on YouTube, that means it's personal, and whatever I put on YouTube, that means it's on YouTube. But I find that whenever I'm living my personal life outside of YouTube, there's no camera, these people seem to want to reach out to my consistent subscribers on YouTube, off YouTube, go on other YouTubers' channels. So it's not just a we can't get to her. It's like, okay, now we can't get to her because she's ignoring the hell out of us. We're gonna go to her followers. We're gonna look at her Instagram followers and start, you know, sending them DMs. And I've gotten so many DMs and like, V, you need to address this. I don't want to address anything. I don't feel like I need to. What I feel like we need to do as a whole, I would encourage you, please don't DM me if you hear from some crazy person, especially a stranger, talking about, you know, the person that you watch on the internet that you've never met a day in your life, you know, she's this and this and this and that. Like when I say that out loud, it sounds crazy. It sounds delusional. It sounds like somebody who has a very stalkerish tendency. It sounds like a very delusional individual that has to reach out to, not me, because I'm giving you dust. I'm not paying attention to you. I'm starving you out like Ursula did to the mer people, you know? You can't get to me, so you need to attract my audience attention so that they'll try and get my attention, or you try to attract my audience attention so that maybe they won't like me for whatever personal reasons that you have against me. I would encourage you guys not to have any personal vendetta against anybody. You know, my life is my life, and who I'm not kicking it with is not anybody else's enemy. You know what I'm saying? But me, you know, I don't mess with, you know, if you my friend enemy, you might be my enemy too. I'm just saying. I just say it. But this is a real life situation to me. Like, if you think that this is fake, this is a real life situation, don't be kikiing it with my baby daddy in the DMs with him and then coming back and trying to kiki it with me. That's some crazy stuff to me. Like, I'm not down with that. And I can see it, you know, I can see it when it's happening. But like I said, what we need to do as a whole is just, I would encourage you guys to ignore it. If you can't ignore it, if you fall for the trap, hey, it is what it is. If your feelings change for me, hey, it is what it is. But y'all, and I know some of y'all mean it with love when you like, ooh, girl, you know, this person is sending me stuff about you, don't send it to me. Because I'm great ignoring it. I'm great ignoring it. I know it's weird to y'all because y'all are not used to that, but I get it all the time. But then when I get it from a very consistent follower who's been with me for a long time, and they're like, girl, this is what people are saying. Like, it's just like, really, they can't get to me, so they trying to get to y'all? Like, to send a message through, it's just, it sounds so delusional, okay? So I don't want no, and I said this on my Insta story before, I don't want no bones. Don't bring me no bones about, you know, what my ex is doing. You know, I don't want to know. If my kids are not in danger, I don't want to know. And the crazy thing is that I've never sent y'all over to any of their, you know, social media accounts, girl, because they is dehydrated to me. You know what I mean? And when I say that, them people really don't exist to me like that. And I know it's probably hard for them because I'm so big in this world, you know, on this platform and on Instagram. And I ain't trying to say that to be like, oh, I'm so big. No, but it's like I'm a public figure in this world and they're not. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I've never encouraged any of y'all to go over to their, you know, social media accounts and sit on a channel and watch. Like, oh, the kids are gone, y'all go stalk them while my kids are there. Y'all go drive by their house while my kids are there. Y'all go do something crazy while my kids are there. Y'all send me pictures of what's going on their Instagram page. Them people are blocked on my social media account. They can't get to me. As a matter of fact, she said it publicly one time in one of her Instagram rants that since I'm blocked, something crazy that she had one of her minions send to me. I know it's crazy, but they will continue to be blocked on my social media accounts. I don't want to see what they're doing. I don't need to see what they're doing because they are non-factors. But the fact that it is constantly trying to portray this Partridge Family, Brady Bunch, so perfect image, and then behind closed doors you're doing the most diabolical things, is kind of like I have no choice but to not give it any life. And one of the only reasons why I really am even talking about this is because, like I said, I can only deal with so much, but when you guys start bringing me the bones, don't bring me no bones, honey. My mom always said, anyway, beware the people that bring you the bones, okay? Because a bone carrier had to get the bone from somewhere. I don't know how they got the bone. And for me, there is no nourishment in the bone. The only thing I can really make with a bone is some soup. By the time you bring me that bone, there's germs all over. You done drooled all over it, okay? That bone is so contaminated. Ain't nothing left on that bone but the gristle. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want no bones. Don't bring me no bones. And I would encourage you guys to just ignore it. And please do not help these people stalk me. And what I mean by that is do not carry any bones to these people. And I'm talking to, you know, I actually need to be talking to the crazy derangers, because the crazy derangers like the chaos. But I've had the experience where bones were carried, you know what I'm saying, to that person that shall not be named, which led them to stalk me and call my leasing office and try and find out information about me. But the proper thing would have been to call me on the phone and try to have a reasonable conversation and come to the conclusion that you don't need to listen to what people say online, and you got to stay off my channel. That would have been the conclusion, and that if we need to talk or discuss something that concerns our kids, come talk to me about it and don't talk to people online about it. Like, this is my issue, is that this person is talking about me to a vast audience of strangers, about how we parent, co-parent, our woes or whatever. And it's like, I don't say anything, I don't say anything, I don't say anything, I don't say anything. And it's just like, at the end of the day, you got to treat people how you want to be treated. Golden rule. You out here talking about me online, and then I'm just not supposed to say nothing. Like, boo-boo. No, we can't. I can't do that anymore. Like, it has to stop. But back to the story, you guys. It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot to tell. You know, I've just been through a lot, and I keep it in a lot, and I feel like, so it's just a lot. Like, I've had to deal with the other person calling my leasing office, bad mouthing me to my leasing office. Just feel like, how do I protect myself from things like that. Like what do I do as a parent to protect myself from things like that? Like, I felt like my privacy was violated. I felt like it wasn't even necessary to stalk me in that way, to control me in that way. And I just feel like you guys are right. I'm in a very controlled situation. I'm not gonna say necessarily that like I'm afraid for my life, but I can say that I'm definitely, the behavior is disturbing. And to constantly have to deal with being controlled or, attempted or trying to be controlled. Like, I can't do this or I can't do that, or it is worrisome because they don't see the wrong in what they are doing. It's just so much that I deal with, that I handle with grace, that I don't even talk about, you guys. And I don't want to talk about it. I really don't. But what will help me is don't pay attention. If it's anything that is concerning my children, my co-parenting relationship, that's off limits. Co-parenting and my kids are off limits, right? Co-parenting and my kids are off limits. Being in like personal, being in the courtroom with me and this person. I hate when I go online and I see these couples having these custody issues and these blogs put their business out there. It's like, when it comes to children and custody stuff, nobody should really be in that. Nobody should be exploiting that issue. And right now I feel rather exploited when it comes to my kids and co-parenting. And the sad thing is, it's not that I'm being exploited by because I don't want to give complete strangers the full credit. I'm being exploited by, the person that I had kids with. So I just really, I know they probably won't stop. And that's concerning for me. And I just want you guys to not get involved in that part. And I know that might be tough. Which is why I don't bring up, every single issue that me and this person have when it concerns our children, because those children are our children. You know what I mean? And whatever issues that we have with our children are our issues. But when it's purposefully plopped on the dark web, which they're not supposed to be on anymore. He's not supposed to be on the dark web. I had a restraining order, you guys. A temporary restraining order against him. And he's not supposed to be on the dark web. He was supposed to show me proof that he deleted his dark web accounts, and he's not supposed to be communicating with strangers about me whatsoever. So, it's just come to a point where I'm not gonna talk about, I'm not gonna allow the behavior anymore. And if you guys have any advice on what I should do, or if you've ever been through this situation, let me know on what I can do to personally protect myself from behavior like that, you know. At this point, I don't know what I should do. But anyway, yeah, that's my end of the vlog situation right now. I gotta go. I'm fine though. I'm gonna do the best that I can. I'm fine, because, you know, I gotta keep moving. I have to keep moving through life. I have to just keep moving through life, you guys. But it's been something. It's been something. I'm not gonna take it anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like they can do stuff to me, hide their hand, you know, throw so many rocks, and then whatever I do, it's like, let's run her to court. Like, we're not doing that, because I've been a bigger person on a lot of things, you guys. And if I told you everything, number one, it's nobody's business, and number two, I'm not out here to make anyone look like a bad person, bad parent. That's not my job. I don't want to do that. That's why I don't say 99.9% of the things that happen, because it's nobody's business. Anyway, so I've talked enough, child. I've talked enough. I gotta go. I'll see you guys later. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna disable these comments. I might disable the comments on the other video just cause I'm just talking these days and just getting it out. But thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for listening to me.